Hi, it's Trina again. I'm just sitting here waiting for my daughter to come home. Her father just called. But what I want to talk to you guys about today is I really would love to have comments from you guys. I really need advice here. Last week he just showed up here saying that somebody heard my son yelling and screaming, and in my apartment. But while me and my daughter were outside playing with the woman across the way, her granddaughter. She's a year younger than my daughter, so that's what we were doing. We were outside all the time. Now, if he had have flipped out, I didn't hear it, and I'm just across. So I thought, well, maybe, it's somebody close to here, because he let me know, which I wish I had recorded him saying that. He stalked me for so long now, like all the time, right from day one. I mean, man, I left him because he put his hands on my 13-year-old son. Who does that? And he can't stand him. Since then, and that's not a reason to be the way he is. He took off with my kid, and I think that was the whole point. He goes, I have somebody here watching you and listening, so if there's any flipping out, like somebody's fighting or whatever, D'Angelo's yelling, and someone, that person calls him, and he can believe them with all his heart, and so on. I don't know who it is. Probably isn't a good idea that I even find out who it is. But I thought, well, if it's my apartment, maybe it would have to be something somewhere close, like maybe on the other side. I had my friend go over on the other side of the building, which would be right behind mine. And it was empty. She took pictures, and all that's in there is a chair. And the lights are on all the time. But there's nobody living there. So it's got to be somebody here out in front of me. Now, stalking me constantly, and my friends always saying, oh, there he goes again, and I'm like, who? And they're like, oh, the father of your daughter, Leo, and he's told me that he stalked me like so many times. Like, I remember at the beginning he said to me, oh, I want to know if you really did want to go to church. So I sat over there and watched to make sure, you went to church. And I was just like, really? And I wish I had caught on then, eh? Anyway, but when you're pregnant, your hormones are all screwed up, so, you're going to cry even 10 times worse, right? And he would constantly yell at me, which is what he does to my daughter now. And I'm sorry, but I don't want my daughter to be scared of me. I don't think you should be scared of your child. I believe you should discipline your child, and yes, and so on, but there's a limit. And most of the workers that I've talked to about this, they all say the same thing. It's not normal. It's abusive. I feel helpless. I've tried talking to the cops about it, even though I have so little faith in them. I'm trying anything to just, it's my job to protect my daughter and my children. And I feel like, how am I supposed to protect them, if I got nobody on my side? Now he's got somebody stalking me here. I would love to make a phone call to the police to find out what I can do for stalking. Most people, they get their kid, a lot of times the mother will not even allow the kid to see the father, which I don't agree with. I mean, unless he's extremely, like, physically abusive or something like that, there, I would understand. But from day one there, like, I've given, like, a joint custody. He has her Friday to Monday one week, Friday to Tuesday next week. I've moved to Bathurst from Campbellton, which is an hour away, just so that when she turned 5 and started school, he wouldn't lose any of his days. I'm fair with him about everything. I am honest with him about everything, even though he thinks I'm lying about everything. All because of me being scared to say anything to him when I was pregnant. Oh, what are you staring at? So I'm thinking it's this girl across the way there. She's an old lady. She's always looking out her window and smoking. Anyway, she can watch me all she wants. So now he's got somebody not just going by my house and stalking me. Like, I went to the store, obviously, right? And it took me 5 minutes to walk to the store and come back. And within that time, he had lied to my son, 20-year-old son, that was watching him at 10 at night so I could go get a pack of cigarettes. And within that 5 minutes, he came, lied, said that he was taking her out. I said it was okay to take her out for the fireworks and so on, and it wasn't true, just so that you wouldn't fight him and say, like, look, you're not taking her, this is not your time, this is my mother's time with her. And I tried calling the police. They didn't do anything. There was only one officer that actually did anything at all, and called them and told them to return my child. And then I got 1 day with her, and gives her back, and after a few days, and I'm gonna go in this during rain. Anyway, and they did nothing. I'm not sure what to do. I would really appreciate it if I could have your comments and some advice here, because I'm not sure what to do. I feel very alone. I cry a lot about it. I love my daughter with all my heart, and I would die for my daughter. And you know what? I really believe Leo knows that, but for some reason, like, I thought, you know, that most people, if you had a child for someone at an older age, because if I hadn't kept this child and gave birth to this child, he would never have been a father. Like, he was already 45. I asked him, you know, like, you know, why can't you even just, like, thank me for making me a dad, you know, or something? But no, he said, the only answer was, well, I wish they didn't have it with you. And I'm just like, wow, you know? It was horrible. It didn't make me feel good. Like I said, I left him just before I had my child because he had put his hands on my child. My son got tired of listening to him put me down all the time. And he had this little pellet gun that has plastic pellets, little beads or whatever. Like, it'll go through a piece of paper. Like, it wouldn't go through, like, hardwood or anything like that. So I can't see that it hurt him very much. But it was enough to make him mad. And he's like, stop putting my mom down, right? And I'm there, like, bawling my head off and saying, no, you're a lazy bum and this and that. And I'm just like, I didn't even say anything negative, nothing. He was always putting me down. He's always putting me down now. And I have the custody order saying that neither parent's to put the other one down in front of the child. She continuously tells me how much her father thinks I'm such a bad person and I don't take care of her. I do everything for her. I'm being stalked by him all the time. I mean, who would be here within 5 minutes and have her gone by the time I get back if he wasn't watching me? No, and now he informed me that he's watching me. He's got somebody else watching me around here. And I don't do anything really wrong. Like, I mean, hey man, like, everybody smokes a joint once in a while or something like that. Like, I never smoke it around her or anything like that. I go outside to smoke my cigarettes. I'm under stress all the time because of this. I need some advice. I'm going to try maybe calling the police and asking what I can do about him harassing me and so on. And my son will help me tape that and record it because I really need to hear it from them. I know in any other cases, you know, if you get 6 months for harassing somebody, and now he's got somebody else harassing me, which, like, I hope it's worth the $20 or whatever it is he's paying this person to watch me, because they could get 6 months in prison too, you know? At least that's what I've been told. Anyway, I got 3 subscribers so far, which isn't bad, I guess, but, you know, definitely like and subscribe, and show me your support, and don't hesitate to leave comments, because I really do need some advice here. Maybe someone else out there has gone through the same thing as me. Okay, anyway, like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.